Taoiseach, the UK government is attempting to maintain its special relationship with the US by flattering Donald Trump with state visits. What's Ireland's tactic for maintaining its special relationship?
Well, our intention is to continue to constructively engage with a partner who we have a very long established relationship with here in the United States of America, and really to highlight the fact that it is a relationship from an economic point of view that is mutually beneficial. So during my visit to DC today and to the United States this week, we'll be making the point that Ireland, a country with a population around the size of South Carolina, is the 5th largest foreign direct investor into the United States of America. We'll be publishing data that shows in every single state in the United States there are Irish companies creating American jobs.
That's very diplomatic language, and we would expect that from a foreign affairs minister. But how do you really make an impact when this White House is rolling out the red carpet for people like Conor McGregor, one of your most fierce critics, and people like Elon Musk are endorsing him?
Well, Conor McGregor represents the very worst of us and doesn't represent Irish values. So it'd be very clear on that. But we in Ireland have always found a way of constructively working with successive US administrations, and that's continuing. We also speak truth to our friends, and we do it in a respectful way. And when we agree, we say it, and when we disagree, we're not afraid to say that too.
So are you saying the relationship transcends whoever happens to be in the White House at any given moment in time?
Absolutely. I mean, the relationship is deeper than any one person. The relationship is hundreds of years old. But we have a constructive relationship with the Trump administration. Our Taoiseach has had good engagements with President Trump as well, and we want to continue to constructively engage with the administration on issues of mutual benefit and mutual interest to both our countries.
You've been at the UN this week. Ireland was one of the first countries to recognise a Palestinian state, 18 months before the UK. President Trump says that is rewarding Hamas and endangering the lives of Israeli hostages. Is it?
No, it's not. And I think the fact that a number of countries moved to recognise Palestine this week, including the United Kingdom, is a very, very welcome development. But what I'm more concerned about now is actually how we end the genocide, how we end the killing, how we end the famine, and how we crucially see the release of all the hostages as well. And there was very, very good work done this week at the United Nations, the New York Declaration, showing a roadmap forward where there is no future for Hamas in Gaza. That's very clear. The Arab countries are clear in relation to that. The European Union is clear in relation to that. Clearly the United States is clear in relation to that too. So recognition is important. It tells the people of Palestine, we see you. We believe that two states exist, and you can't have a two-state solution without recognising two states.
The other big talking point right now, of course, is Ukraine. Ireland has always been militarily neutral, but given the threat that Russia now poses to Europe and the ever-changing geopolitical landscape, is it time to rethink that?
No, neutrality is something we very much value in Ireland, but I think understanding what neutrality is also important. It means we're militarily unaligned. It means we don't join military alliances. It does not mean, though, that we sit on the sidelines when it comes to standing up for territorial integrity, the UN Charter, international law. It's why this week I announced €35 million more in humanitarian assistance for Ukraine. It's why we're participating in the coalition of the willing. And if we get to the point of a peace agreement, we're willing to engage on trying to provide peacekeepers to the region, should that be appropriate as well.
Right now there's a lot of focus on political violence in the United States. You yourself and your family have been subjected to some very serious and graphic threats. How has that affected you and your ability to do your job? I mean, is holding political office worth the risk?
So I think you can never be bullied out of political office, because it's not about me or it's not about any individual. It's about our democracy and the core concept of democracy. And people who wish to operate in the shadows, people who wish to operate behind anonymous accounts, be they in Ireland or be they abroad, should never be allowed to interfere in the democracy of a country. On a human level, of course, when this visits any of us, we have to dig deep to carry on. There's no doubt about that. And we all obviously put our families first. But we really have to have a very honest and real conversation about the toxicity that now exists in political discourse, or what is described as political discourse. I love a good old robust debate. I love it. I enjoy it. That's what politics is about, debating and discussing ideas with people who have different opinions. But that is a world apart from threatening violence, kidnapping, and other horrific threats on people's families.
Taoiseach, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.